Taking on the Miami Heat. Won by the Heat. Hayward. For three. Message received. Well defended.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Lets it fly from long range. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Great shot by the offense. But the defense, you can't afford to collapse off that penetration. I'd rather a team take a tough two than a wide open three.
Tough shot. Well defended.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Miami's got it. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Well, their first three, and they're right back in it, within a possession in this first quarter.
Well, I don't want to live in the past, but if you got a couple of those that dropped earlier, you could have had a nice lead. Now, we got a dogfight.
Oh, the Heat right there to take it away. To Lillard. Wide open look, won't go.
Look, sometimes it takes a little while to get into the flow of the game. During the next timeout or during the next break in action, take the ball, go shoot it. See the ball go through the net a couple of times.
Lillard, defended by Lillard. Add 2 points to the board.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
To Lillard. Curling inside. Almost. And he's not getting the call. Hayward. Off the mark. The pass taken away to Lillard. To Hayward. Lillard cleans the offensive glass. Won't go. Lillard the rebound. To Lillard. D's got it. Damian Lillard missed his first. That one goes.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Lillard sizing up the all-star Lillard.
Here we go. Here we go.
2 minutes remaining in the first quarter.
Baseline drive, but he can't finish.
Hey, lock up.
Hayward. That no good. Off the mark. Drive to the basket, but the shot won't go.
I got you. Get your man. Everybody get back.
Fires the three. Shot off the mark. Good defense.
Lock up. Here you go. My ball.
To Lillard. Has a look. Shot by Lillard. No good. To Lillard.
Right. Here comes screen.
They've slowed down the pace. Now 3 on the shot clock. A lot of contact on that play. He plays through it and scores.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here, because that was not an easy look.
Now the Bulls will take the timeout as they'll make sure they're aligned here in a 2-point ball game. Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. Lillard. Shot from the lane won't go. Count the bucket for two.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Short jumper won't fall.
Hey, check up. Let's go.
Deep three at the buzzer. That ends the first quarter. It's all even at the end of this quarter. A good start to this one. All tied up as we start the second.
I got him. Here we go.
Lillard. Top of the key. Going to launch beyond the arc. It's good.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
It's the Heat with the possession. Lillard up against the Weber State product. Beyond the arc for three. Cleans it up. Howard. 4-3. And the rebound to Lillard. Lillard defended by Green. To Kyle Anderson. Baseline drive. And count the basket inside.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Pick up.
Here comes the screen. Lillard. Man, that was a tough shot.
I love the pure confidence on that jumper. He takes that 3 despite the defender being right in front of his face. That's borderline disrespectful.
Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down. Miami with the basketball. Take stock of the floor. Lillard. From long range. It's Sabonis with the rebound. To Lillard. Nothing going here on that drive. Lillard. There's a pass stolen by Chicago. It's a big finish.
And if you're on defense on that last possession, no need to look over to the coach's bench, hold up your arms, wonder what did you do. Everybody got back, everybody communicated, everybody pointed. It was just better offense than there was defense.
Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor.
I got him. I got ball.
Dwight Howard knocked away. It's getting dangerous down there.
And I hated getting my shot blocked like that, but I did like getting the ball right back.
To Harden. Layup goes down. Well done.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Now ready for a couple of free throws.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
His first personal foul. Team foul number 1. For
Damian Lillard has got 2 shots coming. Career 88% from the line. First one goes down. Can't connect on the second, and he splits the pair. Lillard to Hayward.
Screen coming left, screen coming, screen coming.
Here's a chance from long range. No good. That's great defense.
I'm here. I got ball. Here we go. I got him.
To Harden. Oh, he had him there for a second. Short jumper off the mark. Off the assist.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Out of bounds the call. Off Gordon Hayward. Harden matched up with Lillard. And a chance coming up at the line.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
that's the first foul in the last 2.
James Harden at the line for 2 shots. A career 85% free throw shooter. First free throw is good. And he makes them both. Lillard can't go down. Smothering defense.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
It's the Heat with the possession. Sizing up the defense.
Gotta come through, gotta come through.
To Howard.
That's all you.
It was right there. Slam dunk.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
He shoots. Oh, off the mark. Harden with it up top. His guys should be able to get the final shot. Fires the 3. That one off the mark. It's no good.
Here we go.
Deep 3 at the buzzer. First half in the books with the Bulls in front. Tight game through the first 2 quarters as we resume play here in the third. Chicago possession. To Vucevic. Nikola Vucevic. Better late than never. That was his first shot, and it goes down.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
For 3, yes. Or in the case of the defense, not good.
And the game flow in the second half is completely different than the first. That first half equals out of sight, out of mind. Way to recalibrate in the locker room and find your rhythm back on the court.
Curling inside to Vucevic. Nice finish at the rim.
Might have had an extra dribble or 2 there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Lillard to Howard. Stuffs it down with authority. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
To Lillard. Lets it fly from long range. No good.
That's me, I got it.
Hayward. Court Hayward. That's how it's done. Not shaken for the early struggles. Maybe this is a sign of things to come.
And your big is the one making that happen. Every time he's involved in a PNR, he's slipping it, forcing that guy from the weak side to come down to help. Quick skip passes equal threes in the bank.
Can't connect from inside.
And you have to remember that your hand is part of the ball. There wasn't enough contact on that play.
Got a piece. Knocked it away.
Oh, some fans should take that ball home as a gift.
That's a souvenir. Bulls with the rock. Lillard. Pass stolen by Miami.
My ball here, my ball.
Goes to the left side.
Screen coming left, screen coming left.
Lillard, and too much contact.
His timing was a tad bit off.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1.
To Lillard.
Screen. Shots up.
Yes, it drops. Little drama on that one.
If you're coaching against this player, you have to throw some fake traps, some fake schemes. How are you making this player think instead of just naturally react?
The assist.
To Howard. Superman, Dwight Howard. He has struggled just a little bit. 2 for 5.
Underutilized, underutilized, underutilized. Am I getting my point across? Let's see more of it.
It goes down.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
To Lillard. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. And Damian Lillard, right in his wheelhouse, hits the catch-and-shoot 3.
You live by the 3, you die by the 3. And guess what? They're living large right now.
Now whistle. We'll get a timeout call by Chicago as they'll make sure they're aligned here in a 2-point basketball game. Some lineup changes now for both clubs. That's out of bounds off a ball.
Pick up.
Here comes the screen.
Screen left coming, screen left.
Fires the 3. He was all over him. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Count it. Old-fashioned 3-point play. It's good.
Look, as a player, this stuff happens all the time. No need to make this into something bigger than what it really is. Move on to the next play, get locked in.
Jumper's good. He'd have the basketball. Screen coming. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want it.
Nothing going here on that drive. Harden. Has a chance. A shot, no good by Green.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Curling inside. Three quarters down with the Heat in front. So the Heat will have it to start this fourth and final quarter. We thought based on this matchup, this could be a one-sided affair. But, oh, Jay, this has been a tight contest.
Yeah, they got the lead, but they really had to work for it. And sometimes when you think you're going to have an off night and win the game by 20, that's when you find yourself in this league in those dogfights.
Lillard, defended by Lillard. Oh, highlight moves. Tough to pull off with the defender all over you. Here comes the screen. The screen sets him up for two.
This may sound cheesy, but sometimes you just need to sit back, get a tub of popcorn, and just enjoy the show, because that's what you're watching right now.
Kicks it around the perimeter to Harden. Nikola Vucevic. He's 3 of 5, 60% shooting from the field.
You've heard it before. Slow and steady wins the race. This approach might be working out after all.
Nothing going here on that drive. And scores on a nifty dance to the basket.
It seems like yesterday I was rapping with this kid during the NBA pre-draft workout. He looked scrawny. Nobody knew if he could really make it. But the arrow continues to point straight up for Dame Lillard. Another terrific season. A first-time All-NBA first-team player. Tied for 4th in the league in scoring last year. This kid is no doubt about it. Dame time.
Lillard matched up with Lillard. Leaves his man in the dust and finishes at the rim.
Man, if we were at Rucker Park right now, everybody would be wilding on the court. Guarantee it.
Lillard to Harden. Trying to cash in. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Now the Bulls will take the timeout. That's their first. Leaves them with 1 remaining the rest of the way.
I know the fans didn't get a chance to hear this during the break, but the coaches are wearing a mic for the broadcast. I heard a lot of arguing inside the huddle. It lets you know that the intensity level is pretty high going into the fourth.
Gets it in the right corner. Knocks it down from mid-range.
Look at that, calm under pressure. You see a lot of guys rush those. Nice extra move there.
Damian Lillard. Oh, he was wide open. And it's not going to be pretty when they watch the video. Someone's getting chewed out.
Look, I get it. I've been one of the players who have had these mishaps happen to defensively. There is no worse feeling than the next day in film session watching yourself roam on the island by yourself. Somebody in this particular moment needs to tell you to get your head out of you-know-what to get back in the game.
Nothing going here on that drive. The jumper's off the mark. And a whistle.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
Going to launch beyond the arc. Oh, bad pass, and the Bulls have it.
From a guy who's been there before, tomorrow morning you'll wake up and you would have wished this was a bad dream. But in reality, all you can do is knock the cobwebs off and let it fuel you for tomorrow.
Miami's got it. Here comes the screen. Short jumper stays out.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that knack that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
Hayward to Howard. Good look that time, but off the mark. Lillard. And count the basket.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Lillard, too easy. Defense has to communicate.
This game comes down to micro adjustments. Either mismatches, ball screens, slipping action on those ball screens, quick fades to threes. It just seems like you're actually finding your rhythm offensively.
Lillard. Luol Deng, snatching it out of the air.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
There's a pass stolen by Chicago.
Turnovers like that at this point of the game are daggers. You can't afford to have empty possessions in the final 2 minutes.
We get a whistle and a timeout here for Miami. They'll need a quick shot and then likely a quick foul in what is now a 2-possession game. They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor. Lillard, defended by Lillard. Add 2 points to the board. Now the Heat going to use a timeout. It's their second and final one of the last 3 minutes. They cannot stop the clock again. Hayward. Not that time. From 18 feet at the buzzer, the Bulls take this one as they take care of business at home. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.